I don't want to say this movie
75.
like the dopest, but this is a dope like second movie.
This is better than the third. I tell you that.
Way better than the third.
The fall off season for real.
It's like the first black superhero we get to see. Well, I guess Meteor Man.
Spawn.
Meteor Man. Spawn.
That's about Spawn. Ain't no damn superhero, nor is this nigga.
Spawn is a superhero. What is that?
Who the fuck did he say?
Anti-heroes. Okay, but I mean, it's the first. I guess like I don't know. It's first Marvel character we get to see, right?
That you get to see, yeah.
I guess they had the Punisher movies.
They had the Fantastic Four, Captain America, all them motherfuckers.
This saved the MCU. Let's just say
it saved Marvel, yeah.
Oh no, not this one. The first one did.
Yeah,
the first one did. But yeah,
kept the lights on.
I don't know. It's just you don't get to see Blade.
Yeah,
it was dope getting to see a character you wouldn't normally get to see. Usually they want to push the top guy, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, shit true. Like that.
Yeah.
So it was great seeing, somebody from the B team. Blade is just a cool character, half human, half vampire.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is like a random character, man.
The who?
It's a random character. Like
it's random. I mean, but it's random only to people that never seen. Like as a kid, I've seen him on the
Spider-Man cartoon. Somebody tried to tell me he was not black in that. And
no, he
just
light
had a hella he had a serious
but
tan.
His haircut was like
but his haircut, I was like, that's just a light skin
right,
nigga.
Yeah, he was light
that was definitely
sure.
black
he was
dude.
Definitely light skin, Live from North Las Vegas. Welcome to Say What's Real. I am Dom Cruz.
It's your boy Keith.
Your boy El Hombre.
Don't get it wrong, get it right. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Today we are here to say what's real about Blade 2.
My favorite of the series.
Deuces.
Your favorite series too?
Yeah.
So with no further ado, this is franchise February, so this is our second film that Il picked. Blade 2, because we did Blade 1. Blade Trinity, obviously. Third, Wesley Snipes film we have reviewed. Second, Christopherson. Second film we have reviewed from him. First was Blade Trinity. Easy watch for everybody.
Yeah.
You watched it alone?
Yeah.
You watched this before or after The Quick and the Dead?
Before.
This was the easier
this
one.
This was the easy one. I was like, let me go ahead and get this out the way. Because I figured what was going to happen was I'm going to throw on The Quick and the Dead.
And go to sleep.
I'm going to go to sleep.
Yep,
I'm going to have to watch it again later.
Yeah. Starring Wesley Snipes, Ron Perlman, Norman Reedus, Luke Goss. Comes out March 22nd, 2002.
Don't forget your boy Vince.
Vince, who's that?
Vince
from
Fast and Furious.
I didn't know that was him. What's his name?
You know it was him?
You
didn't recognize him? He was one of the
one of the
what
niggas
did they call him?
The Bloodbath?
The Bloodbath.
Blood Pack.
The Blood Pack, yeah.
He got killed at fast, right?
He was the one who was beating up Chris Christopherson in the sewer.
Yeah, nobody care about no fucking Vince. Nigga's irrelevant in every franchise he does. Shout out to that nigga though. Shout out to Guillermo del Toro.
Was this before or after?
It's 2002, so after.
This was after.
Yeah. He had jobs back then. Shout out to him. 117 minutes, budget of 54 million, double or triple?
Triple.
Ooh, I don't know if it triple. I'm gonna say double.
155 million. So triple a little bit.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh,
shout out to Wesley.
Make sure y'all checking the red dye shit. Throw all that shit out.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Red dye been bad.
Red dye number 3.
You just now hearing that it's bad just because they banning it,
bro?
It's in everything.
Okay, so all right,
Hot Cheetos got banned in California, right?
I think so.
Yeah,
and so Skittles too. I think.
Yeah.
I don't let the kid eat Skittles.
What the fuck is the FDA for if they're not?
They don't give
trying
a fuck
to
about
protect
us.
the American people.
They're a government agency.
The government set up so many fucking agencies to get paid.
Everything
in the middle,
about the government
like fucked up.
Is for sale, which is why they allow these corporations to buy. They buy the fucking
Tobacco,
FDA. They give them money. They buy these politicians. They give them money.
Yeah.
I don't think politicians should not be able to accept
bribes,
like campaign funds and shit from corporations.
Yeah.
Because you're just going to do whatever the fuck you want to do. You should have to raise your money. Your money should have to come from the people who you want to vote for you. Private citizens only. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
That's why the FDA just be allowing all the poison into our foods. That's why other countries won't even take our shit. You go to other countries, the same fucking shit got like half the ingredients in it, and it don't taste nearly the same.
And that's why they be living long as fuck.
Yeah, when I went to Europe, McDonald's is a fucking amazing in Germany.
You been to Europe?
Yeah.
Damn.
Not like all over Europe.
Yeah,
I've just been to Germany.
Backpacking.
I should probably just say I went to Germany.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You went to Germany? How long was you there for?
Like a week.
And you said the McDonald's there is amazing?
Amazing.
For real?
It doesn't taste anything like it does in the US.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that McDonald's would taste like McDonald's did back in like 96.
Probably in the early 90s, yeah.
What year was this?
This was early 2000s, like 06, 07.
On that plane that you was talking about?
On what plane?
Remember you said you get on Bahamas for like $5?
Oh, no. I wish. Nah, that was the only international place that AirTran went.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember like back then when I was a little kid, McDonald's would like make me go to the bathroom. And that's what like real food is supposed to be.
So if that's the case, then Taco Bell's real food.
So Taco Bell's good for you.
Well, it is supposed to be. Taco Bell's supposed to be like one of the healthiest fast food.
Really?
It's mainly soy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Their meat is mainly soy, and then they use like fresh vegetables. They're the only place you go to where your vegetables be fresh as fuck.
You don't think Firehouse vegetables is fresh?
Firehouse is different. That's a sandwich shop.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But I mean, like any other, like McDonald's. You go to McDonald's, sometimes your motherfucking lettuce be yellow,
weathered,
wilted.
Yeah.
I seen this one video. This dude was making fun of somebody who was just ordering just like random shit on their sandwich, and he would like look back at him like, the fuck?
Oh yeah. I'll have the sardines half cooked, the tartar sauce mixed with the mustard. I said, this is wild.
Wow, wild as a motherfucker.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Are you meaning to say something?
But so Rotten Tomatoes, critics gives it 57%, audience gives it 68%.
I'll go with the audience.
Yeah.
I don't want to say this movie
75,
like the dopest, but this is a dope like second movie.
This is better than the third. I tell you that.
Way better than the third.
The fall season for real.
It's like the first black superhero we get to see. I guess you Meteor Man.
Spawn.
Meteor Man. Spawn.
First of all, Spawn ain't no damn superhero, nor is this nigga.
Spawn is a superhero. What is that?
Who the fuck did he save?
Anti-heroes. Okay, but. I mean, it's the first, I guess, like, I don't know. It's first Marvel character we get to see, right?
That you get to see, yeah.
I guess they had the Punisher movies.
They had the Fantastic Four, Captain America, all them motherfuckers.
This saved the MCU. Let's just say
it saved Marvel, yeah.
Oh, no, not this one. The first one did.
Yeah.
The first one did. But, yeah.
Kept the lights on.
I don't know. It's just, you don't get to see Blade.
Yeah,
it was dope getting to see a character you wouldn't normally get to see. Usually they want to push the top guy, Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, shit like that.
Yeah.
So it was great seeing, somebody from the B team. Blade is just a cool character, half human, half vampire.
Yeah.
So yeah.
This is like a random character, man.
The who?
It's a random character. Like
it's random. I mean, but it's random only to people that never seen. Like as a kid, I've seen him on the
Spider-Man cartoon. Somebody tried to tell me he was not black in that. And
no, he
just
light
had a hella he had a serious
but
tan.
his haircut was like
but his haircut, I was like, that's just a light skinned
right,
nigga.
Yeah, he was light
that was definitely black, dude.
Definitely light skinned, yeah.
I don't think a dark skinned person would have did well in that animation style of Spider-Man anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I think the darkest person may have been Robbie. Robbie, if you remember Robbie.
I gotta run back in.
He was the newspaper dude.
Oh.
The black one.
Oh, yeah.
I think that nigga may have been Prowler, too.
Because even they made Bishop kind of light-skinned, brother.
Bishop? Who's Bishop?
He was
from
like
X-Men.
Oh,
light brown.
yeah.
He was a weird color brown. I was like, don't nobody look like that. He was almost red.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Even Storm had to. She couldn't have.
Storm
You're
was
right.
a little weird
Yeah,
color
she
too.
was
Yeah, you're right
brown.
about that one.
It wasn't dark skin.
Only black nigga was Apocalypse. The nigga lips.
Oh man.
Oh, he did have his lips like he been smoking black and mild.
Exactly.
Been smoking since I was 3.
For real though.
That's funny.
So April 29th, 2002. Mark says, for me, the fight scenes are just passable. I guess he didn't like the fight scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gives it a 3 out of 10. So yeah, he didn't like it. December 17th, 2012. So 10 years after the film's release. 4 out of 5. Better than the first one, loaded with cool and action scenes, and Wesley is just a badass. R96S, maybe a chat GPT motherfucker. I don't know. January 5th, 2025. 3 stars out of 5. Blade 2 is a good follow-up from 1998 predecessor. I personally say that the plot in this 2002 flick isn't as good, but is still entertaining in its own right and portrayed a stronger cast. Wesley Snipes is Wesley Snipes brilliant behind him. Ron Perlman stands out. I didn't know Norman Reedus was in this. Love him. The Walking Dead, he elevates an otherwise forgettable character. Another favorite of mine is here too as Matt Schreitz. Oh, that's him. That's Vince, Matt Schreitz. This, you know, he played in Blade 1 too. Yeah, as another character. The Fast and Furious fames appears. I also recognize Carol Riddit. I don't know who disguises her lines dubbed by an action act. Disguised her, I guess her lines is dubbed by a British actor. This nigga saying, I don't know. Very odd. Lastly, I have to commend the special effects, the majority of which is admittedly passable, but the case for Blade. But the new edition of the effect of the Reaper mouths is outstanding and generally stood.
2002. That.
Yeah, right. Very impressive. He didn't give a real in detail review. But in the world of 40 Days, 40 Nights, The Beautiful Mind, Blade 2, Ice Age, E.T. Got re-released in theater. Showtime. Shout out to Showtime. Resident Evil, We Were Soldiers, and The Time Machine. Ooh. Your favorite one. Society Boys, where is Blade?
Number 1.
Two.
So 2 is Ice Age, number 1 is Blade. It debuted 11 million.
I'm surprised it debuted so low. I would have said like 20, 25.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I guess back then tickets wasn't that expensive.
Yeah.
Fucking $9 for the late show.
Yeah.
I missed
that. Yeah.
And you can also get a monthly pass, but all right, sure. From March 22nd to...
If I get a monthly pass, I gotta go see something every week.
I gotta go see
something every week. You can.
You
get to see 3, 6, 9, 12 movies in a month. You can.
Man.
But ain't nothing motherfucking good. That's that good.
That's the thing.
Then you keep seeing the same movie. March 22nd to the 25th remained number 1. March 26th to April 26th. March 26th to April 26th, it ended its theatrical run, ended at number 11, being knocked out by Van Wilder. So prequel is obviously Blade 1. You said what?
Start showing. Give me $10. I'll get you in the theater.
There you go.
No.
You know you gotta show your ID though. Some motherfucker be, let me see your ID. I'm like, bro, we only going to see the movie. Calm down. But prequels Blade 1. Rotten Tomatoes, critics gives it 58%. Audience gives that one 78%. Blade Trinity, Rotten Tomatoes gives that 24%. Audience gives it 58%. Other re-editions, I just want to ask you guys this question. New Line gives you a budget of whatever you need. The year is 2005. So after the events of Blade Trinity, a film is set to release for 2006. Give me a plot, or what would you do?
For Blade?
Me, I give you one since I already have it in my mind. Seeing this movie, all I thought was like, damn, I wish he could have been like this movie I think deserves a Punisher, whoever. So at the time I would throw Jane. What's the name? Jane?
Thomas Jane?
Thomas Jane.
Ooh, he was
in my
a terrible
sequel.
Punisher.
Who the fuck else am I gonna get in 2006?
Yeah.
Ghost Rider, you see me with the boy name.
Oh, you trying to do the Midnight Suns?
Yeah, basically, or whatever characters I can play with.
Yeah.
And make a fourth Blade movie. I think
that's the only thing I would do. is do the Midnight Suns
Mhm.
because where they fucked up was
Uh-huh.
they had him go against Dracula, who's supposed to be
The end all
the
be
end
all.
all
ain't
be
it?
all.
Yeah,
and they
right.
kill him,
Exactly. Exactly.
and then everybody else
Thank you.
dies. So
that was the end of the trilogy.
yeah,
Really?
that's the end of the
Yeah,
trilogy.
yeah.
So now you gotta go do
Yeah.
some Midnight Sun
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think for that time, I probably introduce him into like the Spider-Man shit. So I would have like Morbius somewhere
Yeah.
around, whatever, and then Peter around, and Peter probably try to fight Blade.
But we got to do the whole
Be
story.
like, hey, bro, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, but I'm trying to learn something from this guy. This guy's teaching me something.
Didn't they do like an alternate thing where Morbius shows up?
Yeah,
or
it was an
something?
ending. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
part two was supposed to be that. But
Yeah.
Marvel shut that down.
Sons of bitches.
Yeah, they like, nah, you're not getting that.
But yeah, they should have ran with that. I
But
think that would have did.
If we do
pretty
that, we
big.
have to do the whole storyline where what did he do ultimately that led him to shoot himself to get the 6 arms? I forgot what the fuck he did.
Get the 6 arms.
Yeah, he was going through something and he shot himself and he got the 6 arms, Spider-Man.
Oh, I remember that.
And that's when Blade came and was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
forgot what he
don't really
did.
remember
Yeah.
what led to that though. It was probably Mary Jane. You know, everything deal be behind
No,
bitch.
that nigga had a thick bitch around that time. Felicia,
Oh,
the black cat.
man.
That nigga even got fooled in the game. I thought you was pregnant, Felicia. I lied.
Oh,
Nah, I lost my bitch because you lied. But MVP of the film.
I'll go
Blade.
with Wesley. Yeah.
It's Wesley for sure.
Now you guys didn't feel the same way in Blade Trinity, right?
Like I said, it was
Yeah, that was not a
it
Blade
was-
movie.
No.
No, that was
Yeah.
definitely not a Blade movie.
it was him
Yeah,
getting ready to go to jail
Mm-hmm.
because that was like one of the last movies that
Yeah,
I
I think
remember
he
him
was going to jail. I
Yeah.
think he already knew he was
Yeah.
going.
Yeah,
of going to jail for that. So it was just like, bro, I don't want to pass off something that I know I kept the lights on in this motherfucker.
yeah.
And now I got to hand it off to you guys. Fuck it. Digitally edit my eyes and only call me Blade, goddamn it. Fuck it. Y'all gonna put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand the way how he felt or whatever the case.
Important too. You still think it's important to Wesley?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I don't think it was. I think if you take away what Blade 3.
No,
we're talking about Blade 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Important.
That's the most
Yes.
important.
No,
Okay.
not most important. Most
No,
important
I'm saying for this movie,
Ooh.
like, is it most important out of everybody is
Okay.
Wesley?
in this movie, yes.
Really?
Yes.
You
Can
don't think
you-
Ron Perlman?
Ron Perlman.
He didn't do
He got
Hellboy
Hellboy.
yet. He didn't do
He
Hellboy
got
He didn't
after.
do
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Yeah,
He
after.
didn't
Yeah.
do Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah,
I would
this
say he's
was
probably
after.
more important than Ron Perlman then. Yeah.
Yeah. Because he had lines in here too. like-
Yeah.
Speaking on Wesley, okay, can you guys give me your 4 Wesley films that you guys would recommend to somebody that don't know Wesley
That don't
Snipes?
know Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
New Jack
Just
City.
4?
New Jack City for sure.
Goddamn.
Blade.
What about
I would probably give them Blade 1 just so they know that they
yeah.
they can
White
progress
Man
through the
Jump.
trilogy. I don't know if White Man Can't Jump gonna be in there.
Yeah.
Murder is 1600
Oh, Passenger too.
and probably
Yeah.
Passenger 57.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. What about y'all fuck with that one movie, Demolition Man?
Demolition Man was great too.
Yeah.
He only gave me 4. If he gave me
Oh,
5,
yeah.
I still don't know if
Well,
Wesley
hold on.
got classic.
But what?
Rising Sun, Demolition Man.
But you're not giving them the same movie by giving them Murder at 16 and Passenger.
No,
He's
Murder
not the same
16
character in there.
No.
Money Train. You remember
Money Train,
Money
that
Train.
was great too. Fuck, Wesley was on top for a minute, man.
Mhm.
Damn,
He was like legit on the one.
You ever seen Disappearing Acts?
it sounds familiar.
It's like a low budget with him and Sanaa Lathan, and they in a relationship
I
together.
feel like I've seen it. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect question. Since I
What?
always bring this shit up, I think Wesley Snipes could have maybe kind of eclipse Will Smith in a way.
All right.
If you want to say.
Okay.
If he did not go to jail.
2 different
Fuck no.
styles. Wesley was pure action
Right.
versus Will Smith was action comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And when does
and then
Wesley
he light skinned.
Demolition
When-
Man.
First of all,
Makes him more
Demolition Man
white
was
America
action
more
comedy.
comfortable.
right?
It was action comedy,
And two,
but
Wesley had
I
never
feel
saved
like
the fucking world.
Wesley never saved the world. Yeah, he saved the president though.
Didn't Will Smith say the
No,
president?
he didn't save the president. Actually, he was trying to bring the president down.
I'm trying to kill all y'all, yo.
He saved the world from vampires. What are you talking about?
All right.
He rid the earth of vampires.
How he know I didn't want to be a vampire? He never asked that.
All right.
I didn't give his consent to do that.
Let Blade find out that you're trying to
Right.
vamp out here.
How he mad? You mad because I want to be a vampire?
First nigga he
when
run
you're a
down on.
vampire,
Who turned you?
right?
He don't want to be one.
You mad because I wanted a better life for myself? Because I don't want to ever die. Now you want to kill me? You a hater?
Oh man.
I'm doing the right thing, going to work, providing for the society. You want to kill me? How you know my girlfriend don't like me feeding on her? You in my
Oh,
business.
man.
But yeah, irrelevant scene or character.
Scene.
I think to me everything kind of flowed well.
Yeah.
This second movie really, since the first movie, I don't think the first movie they expected it to do good.
Yeah, they probably not. They probably didn't
Especially
think they was
because
gonna
like
get a
what you
sequel.
said with
I
like
don't think
Blade
so.
not
Yeah.
really being like a household
Yeah.
like character like that,
Yeah,
and it just being like a stamp of a movie.
Yeah.
Like okay, we'll just throw this.
it was
on
only
here.
Wesley that probably made the shit pop. If it had been, who was black? That was maybe
Billy Blanks.
Who? Billy Banks. That shit would have not. No, nobody's going to see that shit.
Nobody's going to see that
Like
shit.
my grandmother, I remember vividly us going to see Blade, like because of probably Wesley Snipes.
I
You don't know
thought
the
you was
fucking
gonna say-
Blade. What?
Your grandma likes Billy Blanks.
No, we had them shits though. Body by Jake's Equipment for sure. Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Billy Blanks was in Demon King. I don't know. You remember that? But yeah. You said everything flowed too.
Yeah.
Lifespan.
Watch it whenever.
Yeah.
It's a good movie to watch.
Yeah.
Especially
You know what I
since-
really liked about this one?
Mhm.
They really show, and I think that's why they had him talking in the beginning where he was saying, like, I have
Yeah.
all of their strengths and none of their
Yeah.
weaknesses.
I have a problem with that.
Because in the first one, they didn't really show that he was super fast or super strong.
No.
But this one, in part
Yeah.
2, when he was fighting them when they
Yeah.
broke in and they was in like the
Yeah.
ninja shit, like you
Yeah.
could see him doing all the jumps and
Yeah.
flips and shit, and he got to see that, oh,
Yeah.
this motherfucker's not just a regular person.
Right. Exactly. No, that's true.
Yeah. You got the power. Yo, we never really. I gotta read some comics.
And
Has Captain America ever fought Blade?
Probably.
Probably in the
Everybody
comics
probably done
somewhere.
fought
Everybody
everybody,
fights
bro.
everybody.
Yeah.
But
You gotta think.
Rated E
I feel
for
like-
everyone.
Nigga,
They
Blade
could
was getting
just
his ass whooped.
do
yo.
away with Mahershala because
Right.
one,
Yeah, that's a wrap on that.
the
bro.
nigga got the old face, so he
Yeah.
already looked like he the same age as Wesley.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So Wesley's still young
Yeah.
enough to do it.
Yeah.
And Blade, he's a vampire. So
Yeah.
you could make it that he's old as shit. He's been around for hundreds of years, you could say. And
He ages like a
Mahershala
human
Ali
also.
is not a martial artist, is
He's
he?
not and he's not big.
And he's not big. He's skinny as shit.
Yeah.
He's not a martial artist. Whereas
No.
Wesley, that's what
Bro.
why he was able to do this role, because he knows karate.
And two,
or
I
whatever
don't
he
I don't want to
studies.
look like I can beat up Blade. I'm looking
I
at
don't wanna
Mahershala.
look at-
No
yeah.
respect. I think I'll take this nigga.
Yeah.
I see this nigga Wesley in 2002. I was like, no.
Yeah.
I get it. You want some too? No. Like,
Yeah.
nah, bro. He looking like Nathaniel. Knows whatever.
Nosferatu?
He
Nosferatu.
Mahershala need to be the villain.
Yeah.
Be the
Are
black
there any black
Nosferatu.
martial artists?
Yeah, motherfucking Michael J.
Yeah, but
Michael
he
J.
old
one.
too.
Let him play Blade. Shit.
He could. I would go
could,
see it if they
yeah. I
cast
would-
him as Blade. Yeah.
Man.
I would go see it for the number one
Good.
person you hate. Whistler, what we got?
Jamie.
Yes.
I feel like Jamie's too short to play Blade though.
Bro, somebody got mad at me. Did you see on my Instagram what I posted? Shout out to Romcom Poppy. He didn't get mad, but you know Jessica Williams? She played in Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
I said she should be the Storm. Not the Storm. I said she should be Storm. Then they was like, she too tall. Nigga, it's camera angles that can fix
She
this,
too
bro.
tall.
Yeah, it's camera angles we can fix.
I want I like what's her name? Jodie
Yeah,
Tyler,
yeah, whatever.
the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. She used to be married to S. Jackson.
She used to be married to the white
that-
boy.
Yeah.
She make a great Storm.
Yeah, it's a lot of black women.
It's a lot of black women who could. There's surprisingly a lot of black women that could play Storm right
Yeah.
now. Like a whole list.
Yeah.
Don't give it to that chick from Wicked. Please don't.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I wonder when people see that, like old girl from Black Panther, Lupita. I know she was like, fuck, I should have waited. I could have been goddamn Storm.
Yeah.
Because that'd have been the #1 pick.
With that ass.
All right.
You
Okay.
seen Black Panther 2? You know what I'm talking
She
about.
ain't have that in 1. I don't know where
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I don't know where that came
She
from.
bought that.
Right,
But goddamn,
exactly.
she turned around and said,
Yeah.
what's all that movement
Yeah, it
back
was all
there?
that movement. Like,
The what?
double cheeked up on a Thursday,
Double
literally.
cheek. What you doing out here with all this ass?
Right, for real.
Man.
I don't even know.
Angela Bassett could have played Storm.
Yeah,
Think
no,
about it in like
yeah.
the original one
Hell
instead
yeah.
of Halle Berry.
Yep, she sure could have. I don't know how Harry, but turned down goddamn Speed. What's wrong with you, girl?
Crazy.
For the love of money, I really don't have one. What y'all think?
I mean, match it up with
what?
another Blade
Underworld?
movie. Or what
Oh.
other vampire No. there's
Underworld. But other vampire movies ain't like this.
no- Ain't
though.
like this. Blade 2 or Blade 3.
You know
For
what
the
I
love of
really
money, I'm
liked?
gonna
It
go
that
Blade 2.
goddamn. It was satire. Lincoln's ass. Do you see that Lincoln, the vampire hunter?
Hey,
liked
Abraham
that
Lincoln
motherfucker. Yeah, I
Vampire
liked
Hunter
that
was
shit.
fire.
my
It was fire.
It's your boy Anthony Mackie.
Was he in there? He was
Yes.
in there. He was his
shit.
sidekick.
Oh yeah. Damn. Who
Yeah.
was the main role? Was it Dominic?
No, Dominic
Cooper?
Purcell or Is it Dominic?
Yeah, Cooper.
Purcell
Yeah.
or
No,
Cooper?
Dominic Purcell.
Dominic Cooper.
Was he the
He
main?
was his buddy too. He was
Oh.
he was a vampire, but he
Yeah.
was like his.
Yeah.
I don't
Damn,
know who
was the
played
main
Abraham
role?
Lincoln.
Yeah.
But
I liked that movie.
ever since I've seen that, every time
Yeah.
like a kid talks about Abraham, I'm like, oh, you know he was a vampire
That's
hunter
fucked
too.
up.
I saw that shit in theaters at
Oh,
Universal
really?
Studios,
Yeah.
City Walk.
Damn.
That
Is
movie
the
was
most
great.
It was.
random shit.
It
We're
was
gonna make
random. I don't know
Lincoln
how they allowed that.
a
to be
vampire
I
going,
don't.
bro.
Who the fuck
I don't know. I told you,
even
America.
thought of that?
America disrespects our leaders, bro. They do. They be killing them. You know when they be like X-Men. Yeah, we killed Ronald Reagan. Like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That would never
Yeah.
happen to Jung Young Who,
Y'all
making a what?
Lincoln
Oh, no.
Vampire Hunter.
bro. That's crazy. I thought it was gonna be goddamn James Madison, the Werewolf Hunter, next
Oh man.
as a sequel. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. That shit
Why
was crazy,
not?
bro. Yeah,
Why not?
I think it was the
Wasn't-
dude
you know
from
who else
was it the
They
dude
say
from
he was
Walking
a
Dead?
big.
was it the dude from Walking Dead
No,
that
I
played
don't
him?
know. Let's
Oh.
see.
But you said what?
7-foot ass
Who was a
nigga
badass?
going around killing vampires.
Ulysses S. Grant.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
make
no,
him
that
a
nigga
werewolf
was, yeah.
hunter.
Him and the other motherfucker, the Rough Riders,
Yeah.
Teddy.
Yep.
Yeah, them niggas didn't
I
play.
feel like
bro.
to be president, you should have to serve.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You can't
That's
be
what I
president
said. Yeah,
unless you serve.
yeah, that's exactly what I said. Yep.
But you could throw hands.
Who was the
Nobody throwing hands today.
Benjamin
Nah.
Walker? I've
Oh, I
never
don't know
seen
that
him in
nigga.
anything else.
Damn, that killed his career. Damn, Benjamin. Hey, come on the pod. We fuck with you, bro.
42 years old.
But,
What else has he been in?
Freezer moment that I have is when Blade slapped Dieter twice and threw that bomb on the back of his
Oh,
head.
yeah.
Niggas said,
Yeah.
pop, 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 pop. Then-
Let me do it again for you.
Right.
All right, come on, it's right here.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
It
Yeah.
reminded me of Hubie. Hubie Halloween.
Oh,
Oh,
that nigga
yeah.
was
It's like
cold
right
with
here.
his goddamn
Yeah.
thing. I'm still waiting for that sequel. They told me.
Yeah,
and
they said there's gonna be a sequel to that.
I guess it
What's
ain't happening.
Netflix in this telling us is gonna be sequels and not doing it? Like
Yeah.
what was that one with Charlize Theron?
Oh,
The-
Cole.
the
I know what
Old
you're talking
Guard.
about. Yeah, Old Guard. Yeah,
They said
you're
it was
right.
gonna be a sequel.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
probably wait till like around Halloween and put it out.
Ain't
That's
it been
true.
3 extractions?
Yeah, or are they making a third one? I know. It's been
Oh no,
two.
they're doing a third one. Okay. Yeah.
Any other cold moments for y'all?
Oh, I liked the UV light grenades.
Yeah, that was dope.
When he threw it in the water and
Yeah.
it was like 1, 2, and then they all
Yeah,
popped up.
Yeah, no, that was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
I like the interaction between Blade and old boy as the
Ron Perlman?
brother.
Juke?
The main vampire guy.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
the main.
Yeah, where he was like,
Mhm.
bruh, Look what they fucking did to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Me and you want the same shit.
Yeah, he kept trying to like,
But
nah.
I'm fucking
I get it,
bloodthirsty,
but-
so I'm eating everything, bro.
Yeah, it's like, so you gotta go there.
Yeah. Nah.
I liked how when he fell in the blood and he came back up.
Mhm, yeah. That was
Like,
based off
okay.
Apocalypse Now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they said they got that from.
Huh.
Yeah. I found it actually funny at the end. And they was like, let me set my razor blades up at the end.
Oh.
Niggas thought I forgot about you.
Thought I forgot about you.
Man.
Oh,
Them doing
man.
coke with blood, I was like, yo,
Bro, that's how it be.
shit is
Yeah.
crazy.
When you thirsty and you can only eat blood, you
got
gotta find
an
something.
addiction.
Yeah. Gotta find something.
Ah,
Let me see. So yeah.
his car was hard. What kind of car is that he has?
I don't even know.
Is it a Charger or a Challenger?
I think it's a Charger because I said it in the last Blade 3. I forgot what it was. But wrap up notes that I got is okay, the intro was cold. That intro was better than the third one.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see. Him explaining in the background.
68 Charger?
Yep. Him explaining his background should have been used in the first film.
Exactly.
With his narration, feels like it's a standalone movie.
Exactly.
Yeah, so if I'm
Yeah.
coming, I'm like, I thought you said this was Blade 2. Why are you talking about it?
I think
Yeah,
they
fucked up.
realized
Yeah.
they fucked up
Yeah.
the first one.
Well, they tried to make it up when, remember when Deacon had his mom and shit like
Yeah.
that? They tried to make it up at that.
Ah, yeah.
But that's probably why they didn't
Yeah.
explain it,
Mhm.
since it's like, bro, you're supposedly mom's in here
Yeah.
and
Mm.
shit like that.
Yeah. That's
So they
true.
gave you a narration throughout the movie,
Mhm.
but in this one is just in case you didn't see the first one.
That
I
makes
take it
sense.
back. They did show, I guess he did have superpowers in the first one.
Yeah.
When he was in the hospital, he jumped out the window.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Let's see. Though this is notes before I knew about Scud. Scud should have been replaced by Whistler's daughter. She'd have been introduced in this film because it's like, I'm worried about my father. Help me find my father.
Yeah.
That's what I think should have been.
But they needed him to be a traitor.
Yeah,
and
that's
he
why I
was
said. Yeah,
set
that's
him
what
up. Yeah.
that's why I said this is before I found out.
Yeah, you said,
Maybe he
I
had
knew
both
the
of them.
day I met
Met
you.
you. Yeah,
ass.
yep.
What?
Yeah, I met your ass. Yeah.
Blew his ass
Yeah.
up.
That bomb wasn't for you. Again, I don't know how the bomb got on him though.
Remember he took it out and he was trying to like showboat with his ass?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've been on the other side the whole
Oh, yeah.
time.
He was like,
Yeah.
it doesn't work or whatever. and
Oh,
he took it
yeah.
out.
Then he-
and
yeah,
he had
then
it. And then he
blew up.
Yeah.
Well, no, because he had it.
Oh, he had it in his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, yeah. Blade 2 actually feels like a Blade movie versus Blade Trinity. The Blood Pack is a code name for a group of I thought they was vamp hunters, right? They hunt the vampires, right?
No, they were training to hunt Blade.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they were vampires, right?
They were vampires.
Right,
So they're
yeah, yeah,
vampires.
yeah.
Their whole goal, they had been
Yeah.
training for 5 years, they said, to hunt
Just to hunt
Blade.
him, yeah.
Just
But
for
then
this
they
nigga.
started hunting
Yeah.
that. Because remember, he said something, he was like 5 years, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Bro, I just think this trilogy just runs in place. Like it runs in a circle with itself.
Yeah.
Different vampires always hunt him, or vampires now
That's
on
all
his
you
side
can really
hunting.
do.
Yeah, this no
Yeah.
different from Venom series then.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I mean, he only got so
Yeah, I
many
see
enemies.
that,
But the
yeah.
funny thing is, like, so yeah, he hunts vampires, but at the same time, if he's properly introduced into the MCU, he can be used in
Yeah,
other
the other
shit.
shit, yeah, definitely.
Because
yeah.
He's basically
Yeah.
a superhero. He's
Yeah.
got the strength and the speed of probably
no, he
Captain
definitely
America
could,
and all
yeah.
that shit. So he could be used to fight other things.
Yeah, no,
but
natural, supernatural.
if he's
shit.
on his own, he's
Yeah.
gonna just be.
But you could have had a supernatural shit in here. Like, at what point do you get hybrid werewolves?
yeah,
That'd have been cool, at least.
yeah. But not even just supernatural shit. Like if he had been introduced early in the
he could have
MCU,
fight Thanos.
he could have
Yeah.
been part of the fucking,
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
Infinity War and all that in Endgame.
Yeah, that'd been dope. Yeah.
I wonder why they put him on the back burner.
It's not important.
I feel like
Yeah.
for a character to really,
Because they had just had when the MCU was introduced, when was Blade Trinity was like what 05?
Oh, 04.
04.
Yeah.
And then
Hulk
Iron Man was 06
8
or 08.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was just 4 years.
Hulk was,
And then the Hulk started it in which, right? Or no, Hulk was second.
Yeah, Hulk was 08 too.
Yeah, so it was too close to bring him right back.
Wait,
in.
the Hulk came out in 08?
Either 08 or 10, and I'm pretty sure it's 08, yeah.
And then
Damn, I
Wesley
thought
was
that
going
shit
through
was-
his shit, so who would they have gotten?
Yeah.
They would have had to replace him anyway. So
And plus, they didn't have the rights.
and they didn't
I
have the
think
rights.
some New Line still had the
Yeah.
rights.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Does New Line loaning them out? Or
New
did
Line
they
don't
just-
own it anymore
New
because
Line
they haven't
don't
made
own it.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how he was able to appear so easily.
What was the last one they made was Blade Trinity. That
Mhm.
was 04.
Yep, 04, yep.
So that means they would have lost the rights in 2014.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. The rave party continues in this film. Because remember, that's the first film?
Mm.
I wish he
Yeah.
had another scene like that.
Where he threw the thing around.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That was. Then he didn't have his famous line up here.
Motherfuckers trying
There you
to ice skate uphill.
Yep. Dieter and Blade characters going back and forth. I thought was good for the film. They didn't have. Did they have a cure in the first Blade?
A cure?
what's
No,
that
he
blue
had
shit?
that serum.
Yeah. What's that
Mm.
blue shit?
That's the shit that cures his thirst.
So he never took it after that. In Blade 2, he doesn't take it. In number 3, he doesn't take
He's-
it.
Yeah.
In 3, he had the. It was like a.
okay.
Because remember, in this was this the one where he was resisting to it? Oh no.
In one, he cured old girl.
See, I thought so. Yeah, he cured somebody.
Yeah.
But that was because she had just got bitten or something.
Didn't he kick something? Remember, he kicked something in Frost's head. What was that?
That was the shit that he was taking.
That killed.
That
killed Frost?
that wasn't the shit that he was taking. That
I
was
thought it was.
No, they made a serum to
Oh,
cure.
yeah.
They made some shit
Okay.
that would make him.
Blow up or something?
Yeah, because what he was, whatever Frost was doing, Frost was doing to become like the ultimate vampire.
Yeah.
They made some shit that would make him blow up like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. I got to go back and watch it. And then in the third one, he did have the
Made
serum,
cure.
but remember he was becoming immune to it, like it wasn't working, and that's
okay.
when they made him the shit that he like.
More
It
stronger,
was like a
powerful
inhaler,
punch.
basically.
But in 3, they for sure had the cure because he put it in the vampires, didn't they?
They did have no, it wasn't a cure. It was like it would kill them.
Oh.
Remember, it killed them
Yeah,
all.
it killed it, the whole line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was a cure.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't necessarily a
Okay.
cure, remember, because it killed them.
Yeah.
It didn't cure them. They didn't go back to being human.
Yeah.
They all died and turned into dust.
Yeah, you're right.
But
yeah.
I think for him,
Mhm.
it just took away his
hunger to eat humans.
powers. Like he wasn't a vampire
Yeah.
anymore
Okay.
because he's half human.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
but
that
technically,
was,
aren't they all half human?
Right. You see.
That's kind of a flaw.
You see,
But I guess
um,
because he was born that way.
I think also 2 is the first time I ever seen like the clay animation,
Oh yeah.
and I'd be like, oh okay, well the CGI animation,
Yeah.
like them fighting, and I was like, oh it's okay,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that
Yeah.
because I know. You can't have real people actually just
Right,
going
exactly,
around
right.
body
Moves that
slamming
fast.
Right.
Yeah.
people on slabs of marble and whatnot.
Yeah. No,
Like,
that's
it's
really
not gonna
true.
it's not gonna play out that
Yeah.
well.
I knew something was gonna happen with Scud because I'm like, why he ain't make it in the next Blade? But I didn't see him betraying. I was like, oh wow, that was a twist. Then he took the bomb and blew his ass up. I was like, oh damn, all right.
I didn't see
That's-
that when I first seen it as well. I was like, oh what?
Right? Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is friend because he ain't got too many of them.
Nope.
Just like, this is a real detonator right here.
That's what he should have did in Wolverine.
Man.
That ain't the real detonator. It's right here and blew somebody up.
Right.
Any last words for the film?
No.
Yeah.
So like I said, it's a
Bring Blade back to the MCU.
great movie, one of the greatest movies.
Damn.
And
Oh, Jesus
that has
Christ.
like a part 2.
Oh, really?
Oh, one of the greatest sequels.
Yeah, that has
Okay.
a part 2.
I can see that. I'd
you-
put it in the top sequel category.
Like you could really see where the budget went. You see,
Yeah,
like
no,
in
you
the first
can see
movie,
that,
they
yeah.
had a budget, but
Yeah.
it wasn't really.
First movie was low. budget. You could tell.
but it
Really?
wasn't really set.
Yeah.
And then the second movie, they really like opened it up to actually explore different ideas of vampires and things like that, and play with CGI and whatnot. Kind of just sucks that the third movie where
he
it was like
everybody,
shit.
yeah,
He's going to
that shit
jail,
in, bro.
and
Phoned it in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, damn, I wish it was a better one, because I know it would have probably been dope,
yeah,
like a real
The
dope
end of
one, if he
trilogy.
really put himself,
mm-hmm.
immersed himself really in it, like he did 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, New Line was probably like, hey, we're just gonna try to like hand it off to these guys or whatever the case may be, and he probably was like, man, fuck y'all.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed this character.
yeah.
I ain't doing this shit. But contracts got involved, and he was like, fuck, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll do it on my own terms. It was like a pity party.
Yeah,
Going
it
out,
seemed that way.
then
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm dragging this movie with me. Trying to do everything in my power to make sure
Yep.
that it don't really do well.
Damn.
Then
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really name. Well, I can name some better twos, but does this movie being a Marvel or just a 2 period make it into you guys' like top sequels, top 5 sequels?
Top 5 sequels? I don't know.
Yeah, or top 4, or top some. We'll
Maybe,
say top 5.
mean, I think it's definitely top 25 sequels. Top 5?
Yeah.
Let's see. I got Aliens up there. That's gonna be in there. This is no particular order. I'm gonna put Top Gun Maverick in there. It was fantastic. It was better than the first one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Winter Soldier. Gotta put that up there.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Shit. So 4 is technically the sequel. Technically the sequel to Empire Strikes Back. You gotta put that in there. I mean, then you got the Nolan Batman trilogy, Dark Knight. Yeah, I don't think it cracks my top 5, but it may crack the top 10 for sure. Top 25.
You got Godfather 2.
Godfather 2, greatest sequel
People
of all
say
time.
the Spider-Man 2.
That's knocking out. Spider-Man 2 is up there. Spider-Man 2 is elite.
Yeah,
we talking about Toby's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Yeah. Back to the Future Part 2. Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. Top 10 maybe.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like Now You See Me too.
How was it for your first time watching it?
Better than 3.
Oh,
like I said,
did you like it more than 1 or no?
Hell no. From my memory right now, no.
I feel like I feel like the storyline in 2 wasn't as good, but the movie, they put more into it with the budget.
I can see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Yeah.
So
I just don't think his storylines is good.
I watch both. I think it depends on which one I watch, and I'll be like, one was better.
Yeah.
And I watch 2, and I'm like, no, 2.
Because I just think like 1 is original, and I like I said, I think the trilogy is just going in a circle. Like you're fighting a vampire, okay, they got these powers, you're half human, okay, it's like over. If you watch them,
but that's his
if you
whole
walk
thing,
past,
though.
I don't know, Blade. If you just walking past, I don't know if you'll be able to, like a regular person that wouldn't even know what Blade it is.
Yeah, I can see
like,
that. To a casual,
yeah,
like, this Blade 1,
right? Is Blade 2? What's he doing? Fight a vampire. Okay, what's he doing in the second one? Fight a vampire. Okay, what's he doing in the third one? Fight a vampire. I thought he fought the other 2 vampires before.
But
no, he's fighting Dracula.
He's the vampire hunter, though. That's what he does.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just dragging like Thor. Oh, he lost his powers. He gotta get humble again. Okay, he got his power back. Okay, it's dragging in place at this point.
Wow.
I mean, they didn't take the liberties to expand the story.
Right. So they did the best of what I guess they could do.
If Captain America comics, what does he do? He just fights Hydra all the time.
Yeah, but
in the movies, they, the Russo brothers took it further.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
If he had better writers and directors,
right? Yeah,
put the Russo brothers behind Blade. I'm sure they could have came up with some other shit. Yeah. He'd have fought vampires in the first one. The second one probably would have been some. Or you could have.
That's what I'm saying. You could have fought anything supernatural.
The third one is the introduction to the Midnight Suns.
You could have been having witches putting clones on vampires or some shit, like something different, like a clone of Blade. The final finale could have been, oh, we made a clone of Blade. That would have been some shit. Like, oh shit.
Well, shit.
How the fuck is he fighting him?
2 was. Remember, there was like, hey, we use this.
Yeah, they were trying to.
on
Yeah,
him.
that's true. But
And,
I mean,
shit didn't work out. So this is what we got.
Yeah.
And this nigga likes to eat me, and he wants to eat humans. So you gonna have to help.
then they wasn't even attracted. They were just bald heads. Just they killing it. I'm doing this for you, father. Killed him. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
I'm mad because it's like, bro, look, you experimented on your son, thinking that he's gonna be my creation to the world. Is you to take down Blade,
Right?
No, fam. He was supposed to get his shit to somebody, to Pete over there in accounting,
Yeah.
or some shit like that. But you gave it to me.
One of the blood pack. Like, why would you give it to your son? Crazy.
So yeah, that's why his son was mad as hell. Like, fam, what the fuck? And then when they went into the opening scene where they were on the subway, and you know he's laughing with old boy, and he's like he wanted it to be better, but find out them niggas thought he was human and was trying to feed on his ass, and he was like, "Oh, this the type of party we having?"
Yeah.
All right, then I'm eating y'all motherfuckers too. Like crazy.
Yeah. I got a couple facts about Blade 2. Over 30 members of the cast and crew were temporarily blinded by the misuse of the UV lights in the vampire autopsy scene.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Wesley Snipes has admitted in this is his personal favorite Blade movie. Donnie Yen, shout out. A martial arts star who plays as a member of the Blood Pack, Snowman, was also the film's fight choreography. I need 2 checks, my nigga.
2 checks for sure.
The only movie in the Blade trilogy that used its original written ending. Blade 1998 and the Blade Trinity 2004 went through reshoots to improve and or replace their respective original climaxes. David S. Goyer original idea was to use Morpheus as a primary villain, but Marvel decided they wanted to retain the rights to make it entirely separate franchise out of Morpheus, i.e. Morpheus film.
And then they sold it. The
story was changed slightly, and Gerald Newmark was created to use as a primary villain instead. Reinhardt's Ron Perlman's character. Sunglasses are never taken off throughout the course of the film. Luke Goss had 10 weeks of boxing, karate, and combat training just to get to 5% body fat. That's crazy. To get the Luke Goss?
What was that?
I don't know. Probably one of the lower members of Bloodbath. To get the movie to a rated R rating, green blood was used for the Reapers. Nick Fury was originally supposed to appear in the film, but he was replaced by Joshua Formeyer because New Line didn't get the rights to Nick Fury character, and Marvel owned the rights to Nick Fury.
Damn.
Yeah.
Marvel was sabotaging.
Yeah. Guillermo del Toro directed Thor 2011. He was supposed to direct that. Body count over or under 100?
Over.
110. Yep. That's just crazy, bro. Scud is ordered by the Blood Pack to open a Reaper's mouth while they are dissecting this. Scud is reluctant, but Blade calls him a sissy. So he goes ahead with it. It seems out of character, Blade, to back a bit of a vampire bullying in favor of a human companion. But the end reveals that Blade knows that Scud is a double agent, so he doesn't really give a damn about Scud. That's why he made his ass do it. Because I was like, damn, bro. Ain't usually how you treat people. But that's why he's double agent. But yeah, so as franchise February continues, what do you think I picked?
Fast and Furious.
No, I wouldn't double back. You already picked that. So what I picked a black classic, a comedy called Scary Movie 2. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I picked Scary Movie 2. And then
what are we doing for that last week?
For the last week, everybody's just gonna pick one. Like you pick one, we just gonna throw it for the vote.
What we got?
You gotta pick. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
You gotta pick.
I mean, what? Okay, so the rules are
No, anybody that's about to get a fifth movie. So
nobody's about to get a fifth movie,
Yeah.
and it has to be a movie that we've done already,
yeah,
right?
like front to back or side, whatever the case may be. I mean, you literally had a list. All you gotta do is pick from that list. You had Terminator
Yeah.
2. You had.
I'm going with Terminator 2 then, I guess.
All right. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
What do I do with my list?
But yeah, anyway, thank you for joining us. We said what was real about Blade 2.
Boy Keith.
Boy ill as always. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, all the other.
Daywalker.
All right, cut.